What's up, y'all? It's Ty, and today is Tuesday, which means 2K should be dropping new quote-unquote content in the game that should be exciting for the average person to load up the game and play. However, 2K really gave us nothing, and I'm not only talking about today, I'm talking about yesterday, I'm talking about the whole overall picture. When you think about 2K, when you think about MyTeam, when you think about content, we need more, okay? Because, like, this whole thing where Tuesday we're getting super packs and, oh, well, you can lock in for these exchanges that are crazy expensive and not worth it ever, it's just, to me, lost some juice, man. It's really lost some juice. And again, with Wild Gems Thunder and Knicks players, obviously they're going to be going for a little more expensive today. Cedric Coward, you need 5 Grizzlies players. Their prices are probably going to be going up anyways. And sure, for those specific teams, yeah, you can sell those cards and you know, price-wise, yeah, they're, you know, maybe going to be decently expensive and you can make some MT off of it. But this should not be the thing we're having to worry about and do each and every week, right? Like, I shouldn't have to, oh, look what cards we're getting and then turn around and sell those cards for profit. Like, that should not be the way that I'm approaching Tuesday. Well, how I should be approaching Tuesday is enjoying the cards and the content, the new cards that we're getting. Maybe there's going to be a free grind, like something like that. But instead, every Tuesday, I literally look and see, okay, which of these cards are going to sell for a decent amount and then try to make some MT off of it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And yeah, you know, the exchanges are what they are. They're, you know, Pau Gasol is not worth it. The other exchanges shouldn't be that expensive. Again, with, you know, with Hartenstein, like, it doesn't look like he's had that hard to get. But at the end of the day, I just don't think he's worth it. And there's a bigger situation here, right? And the bigger situation is the new challenges stink. The daily challenges are fine, but we see no new moments cards at all, right? There's no moments cards. There's no new grinds. The season 2 rewards are still not worth your time to grind. And so, like, if that's how 2K is going to make things, right, where the season mode rewards are not worth our time to grind, and, you know, they don't add anything new to the game, it's just like, genuinely, what is the point of loading up the game? And I gotta bring something else up too. The fact that 2K released this as quote-unquote content to me is sad, which again, I'll talk about here in a second. I do want to put up these Knicks players, and you guys can clown me for trying to make MT off of this, but why would I not? Like, again, if you have these cards or pull these cards from packs, you should try to make as much MT as possible. If you're not, I think you're not, you know, doing yourself any favors if you're not listing these cards. And people all the time are like, Ty, you're price fixing things. No, I'm not. I'm just putting these cards up for the prices that they're going for right now. There's nothing that I'm price fixing. I'm not buying Knicks cards. I'm just using the cards that I have and trying to make some MT off of them. So again, it is something that I would encourage you guys to try and do if you have these cards before anything. But what 2K did is basically 2K tweeted out something last night. Now, if they tweeted out a graphic with it, I'll bring it up. But 2K tweeted this. Yep, so we saw new players of the week in Jokic and Jalen Johnson. And 2K said, earn double rep when you play with any version of them until midnight tomorrow. Now, the problem with that is there is 1 or 2% of the community that genuinely cares and is grinding MyTeam rep. 95% of the community does not care about rep in MyTeam. They just don't. And I hate to break it to 2K because I'm not trying to be rude, but 95% of people really don't care about rep. They're not grinding rep. They could care less about it. And so, like, yeah, for me, I loaded up the game today, and when I'm not doing things, I'll grind triple threat with Jokic and get that double rep. And sure, you know, down the road, eventually, you know, get my rep where I want it to be. But it's like 95% of the community doesn't care about rep. And if it wasn't for King of the Court, I wouldn't be grinding rep whatsoever either. It's just not worth people's time to do. They have not made rep worth grinding at all, right? Like this season or this year, it's better than last year. But again, at my next Diamond 2, I don't really get anything. I don't get anything until I get to Diamond 3, in which 250,000 MT is going to be nice. But why am I really grinding rep? Well, down the road, way down the road, okay, I'm not even close, I'll get every legend badge in the game, and then I'll get a weekly legend badge. Like, these are the things that I want, every Hoff badge in the game. Like, these are the things that I'm really grinding my team rep for. It's not just for 1 or 2 things. It's for helping me eventually, hopefully, have by far the best team in the game. And so I can, you know, have, again, it's all about a slight edge in King of the Court. But it's just like, this is not content. This is not something that the average player is grinding on the game. And again, I'm not trying to specifically just hate on 2K, but I just want I want 2K to realize this is not something that the average person cares about. This is not something that the average person is gonna load up the game and be like, oh, we got new players of the week. Let's find a way to get Jokic if you don't have him, or Jalen Johnson, because let's be honest, the average person is not just gonna have those cards. Let's just buy them and then use them for double rep. The average person's not going to do that. How about this? How about you give us a grind for an amethyst Jalen Johnson in a diamond Jokic for free, and we can grind for those cards, and then on top of that, give us the double XP. Why not that? Because then guess what? The amethyst Jalen Johnson would probably be a decent enough budget option. Just throwing that out there. Probably would be. That people are able to use and add to their squad, right? And then on top of that, guess what? If they want to go grind for double XP, then they can, or double rep, then they can do it. I just hate how everything on this game is hid behind MyTeam rep or hid behind these wild gem super packs. It's like, this is not content, guys. At the end of the day, this is nothing, right? We even with the moments cards are cool. I don't mind them, but why not? If we have a player of the week, why not give them a moment of the week card, right? Like, there's so much more that 2K could be doing with things. And again, I just feel like right now, the only moment card we can grind for is Grayson Allen. We go back to the last week in the, honestly, I'll phrase it like this, right? And I want to make sure I'm on my thing, because we did get, what day did we get the Donovan Mitchell? Okay, we got the Donovan Mitchell on that Friday. And since then, right, we have only seen Grayson Allen. So in the last 10 days on this game, we have seen one moments card, and that card was Grayson Allen. So it's something that 2K added, right? They added these moments cards into the game, which I liked. But in the last 10 days, we've seen one moments card, and it's Grayson Allen. Again, you got to talk about everything in the game, but when it looks like this, when everything is behind these wild gem super packs, and when in XP grind or rep grind, it just rubs me the wrong way. And this is coming from somebody who is low-key, not like grind and rep crazy, but like low-key, I'm at Diamond 1 rep, and I'm grinding for Diamond 2, and it's going to take me a while to obviously get there, but it is something I somewhat care about, and I'm still complaining about it, right? Like, right now in this game, what is there really to play? And it goes back to my whole point of, if King of the Court was not a thing, I would not load up this game. Because I'm right now grinding this game for badges. And I know that sounds so crazy, but that's the truth, right? Like, even in Triple Threat Park, eventually I want to get to 350 wins, right? Like, obviously, I don't have a whole ton of time left. So again, I'm going to have to figure out exactly how to approach that and get that done. But the whole thing for me is, right now in this game, it just genuinely feels, and again, I got 10 days to get a ton of wins, and who knows if I'll even get that, because I just don't have the sense of urgency to do it. But it just boils down to right now, if King of the Court was not a thing, the game is not what it should be. Like, you should be able to grind for cards and have fun doing it and play the game. And, oh, if you're going to give us, moment of the week cards and advertise it, they shouldn't be hid behind, oh, use these cards for double rep. Because that's what it is. Or that's really what it is. Yeah, I'm using Jokic in my triple threat offline lineup now. And yeah, I can fly through this game and get my double rep. But at the end of the day, the average person isn't going to care about that, right? Like, the average person doesn't care. And even with these exchanges, it's like, you couldn't give us a Cedric Coward in packs that could be 20,000 MT of an auctionable card. Instead, we got to lock in 30,000 MT for a card that's very mediocre. Again, these are the things that I'm like looking at with the game that I just don't love. That just they're not adding up a whole ton to me. And you guys can say I'm hating or complaining too much, but genuinely, if you're not grinding rep right now in this game, what are you grinding? Like, genuinely, what are you grinding? Yeah, you can grind for MT, I guess, with rep and complete your daily challenges. But I'd say it like this: after you complete your daily challenges each and every day, I don't see the purpose to really grinding any specific game mode. I don't. It's just, in my opinion, not worth it. Even in Showdown, guys. Like, I've been somewhat grinding Showdown's weekly grind, but at the end of the day, it's for a couple of Hall of Fame badges. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. I mean, you get 20 wins for a little extra MT, It's just, in my opinion, not worth people's time to load up and play the game. And it just boils down to, if you load up MLB The Show or NCAA football, all these other Ultimate Team games, you can grind challenges or grind the game, grind certain quests. I don't know what it's called in MLB The Show, and earn really good cards. And it's like on this game right now, we're seeing content, quote unquote content. I wouldn't even call it content. We're seeing new cards, new pack cards, and new exchange cards added into the game 2 times a week. And outside of that, we're really not seeing anything from 2K, right? We used to see Spotlight Sims. We used to see, way more consistent moment cards. We used to see free cards. It'd be like, win 5 showdown games for this card. We're not seeing that at all. And again, it's like, I've had my King of the Court VC now for what, a week and a half? And I just have no sense of urgency to spend it, right? There's the double rep, right? Wow, that really changes things. It helps me, obviously, it's low key, but it's like, nobody really cares about that unless you're grinding rep. And again, I've had my King of the Court VC, but it's like, what is the purpose of me even spending that? Like, there's nothing new in the new content today. Realize it. Pau Gasol stinks. Coward's not worth his price. Isaiah Hartenstein's not worth it. And the new pack inserts in Siakam and Gary Payton, they're not worth anything either. So again, even if you are one in which you love opening up packs, that's not worth your time either. So I'm really confused here on what 2K is wanting from this. From this, it's like the mode is, and I've said this even in season 1. It's like the mode is on autopilot. They just don't care. They know people are going to spend money on packs, and it's going to be what it is. But I think from 2K's perspective and the community's perspective is, when we get events like going at all times, it's better for everyone. It's better for 2K because people are going to open up packs for Braun and Hakeem. It's better for the community because at least you get OG Anunoby, Zachary Richardson, and MPJ. And I'm telling you right now, these cards can compete. But we don't see these consistently. And the lack of pumpkins during that event was definitely a problem as well. And so I'm just here saying that there needs to be an improvement heading into the future. There has to be, because this cannot continue, right? We can't load up on one of the 2 days we get quote unquote content and it look like this. That's all I gotta say. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.